Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
Welcome to another edition of the Body Bag series, where we body bag narratives one fanboy at a time. Jermall Charlo meat lovers exposed. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And the first meat lover of the day is Mark Green. And Mark Green says, real question, where is Canelo? Because Jermall Charlo does not fight at 168 pounds. So let's call out Canelo Alvarez for ducking his mandatory, David Benavidez. Now, the interesting thing about this is they shouldn't call him Mark Green. They should call him Mark Pink, because this man loves some meat. I mean, think about what he's saying here. Think about what he's saying. He's saying that Canelo Alvarez is ducking because Jermall Charlo doesn't fight at 168. So we should be calling out Canelo for ducking, but not Jermall Charlo. Well, first of all, let's break down the facts. And the facts are Jermall Charlo called out David Benavidez for a fight at 168 pounds. Oh, I guess you didn't know that, dumbass. The facts don't lie. Not only that, Jermall Charlo has also stated that he's moving up to 168 pounds. So he's calling him out, saying he's moving up to 168, but yet won't fight him. That's a duck, you dumbass. That's a duck. And then how is Canelo Alvarez ducking when he's fighting a bigger, stronger world champion in a higher weight class who's more skilled than David Benavidez, who has a better chin than David Benavidez, who has more power than David Benavidez, and who has something to offer like a world title that David Benavidez simply does not? How is he ducking? And also, you didn't realize that the WBC mandatory position has not been mandated to fight Canelo Alvarez as of yet. So how can you be ducking a fight that has not even been mandated? You are officially a meat lover. But let's keep it going. The next one comes from Ruben Rodriguez, and he states, Jermall Charlo is not fighting at 168 yet. He first needs a fight, a tune-up fight at 168 before he fights David Benavidez. Now, this is probably one of the dumbest statements I've ever heard. So now he needs a tune-up fight at 168, but Jermall Charlo doesn't believe he needs a tune-up fight at 168. Jermall Charlo is guaranteed a knockout of David Benavidez once he fights him. He's mentioned nothing about needing a tune-up at 168 before he steps in. He's simply saying, when I fight him, I'm going to knock him out. That's it. So how does he need a tune-up if he's saying he don't? His whole career has been tune-ups. Sulecki is a damn tune-up. How does he need a tune-up at 168 when he's saying he's going to knock him out? He's basically saying David Benavidez is easy work. You need a tune-up for easy work? Make it make sense. These are not my words. These are Jermall Charlo's words. You are officially a Jermall Charlo meat lover. But let's keep it going. And the next dumbass is Beast 123. And Beast 123 states, IBFP, you never said that Canelo Alvarez has been ducking David Benavidez, but all of a sudden you're brave enough to get on here and say Jermall Charlo is ducking? Clown face. So basically, you want me to say Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez for fighting a world champion in a higher weight class who's more skilled, stronger, and has a better chin. That doesn't make any sense. It's impossible for him to be ducking David Benavidez, who holds no belt, for fighting a world champion who's better than David Benavidez all around. It doesn't make sense. Your logic is ass juice. And not only that, this guy keeps talking about, Jermall Charlo is not ducking David Benavidez. How? When he calls out David Benavidez in one breath, in the next breath, this guy turns around and says, oh, you got to be vaccinated to fight me. You got to be 25 years old to fight me. You have nothing to offer me. So this guy comes up, he calls him out in one breath, and the next breath he makes 10,000 excuses as to why the fight can't happen. That's a duck, you dumbass. You are officially a Jermall Charlo meat lover. Men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.